Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And here's a look at some numbers for Thomas Bryant.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Arroyo in at the 2-guard spot. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, both of these teams, Clark, like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine-in eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistent.
Bangs home the trifecta.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
Levine with it, picked up by Bryant. Levine gets the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
James has a 2-pointer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Chicago. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Wasted no time on that one. Royals got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the drive. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Back to James. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Schroeder missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. DeRozan passes the ball. Williams with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's James. And he sinks Takes that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, your Laker girls.
Los Angeles with some changes. Patrick Beverley comes in for LeBron. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
1:44 left to play here in the first. And he drives in. Count the basket. Royals got 10 points in the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Beverly against White. Drummond up top. 11 points last game. Drummond with a screen on Westbrook. Pocket 6. Takes it inside. Count that one. Drummond's got his second bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
So it's Chicago now. 6-point game. And White kicks to Williams. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Drummond sets the screen for White. That's tipped.
How impressive was that? The little fellow Beverly extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Walker's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by Arroyo.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. .15 seconds left in the first quarter. Cloak loose. Now here is Davis. Tight defense on him. Arroyo. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Shoots the 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
in conflict, it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, you know, the whistle blown, let's get out and let's execute what needs to be done.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So for Chicago right now, Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point. Bulls trail by 12. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
And here is LeBron following Lonzo Ball's three. Davis with a screen on Levine. Pass to Davis. Right side, Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Davis from the arc. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Lakers leading by 6. Crosses over, and James with the layup. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Chicago calls timeout.
T-shirt time. And your Laker girl.
Walter Beverly is checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for one.
First in assist, second in field goal percentage, and they're second in the league in field goal percentage against. They have been dominant on that end, and boy, do they do a great job of closing out on shooters and locking down the lane.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Now here's Levine. His last outing, he had 18 points and finished off by DeRozan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Levine. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Nunn passes to James. Back to Nunn. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball dishes to Levine. It's White on the wing. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guys, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, He says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
FDA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that score.
Here they are, your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Arroyo's checked in, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Kendrick Nunn. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Zach LaVine. Osumu, he's checked in for White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Derek Jones.
Team foul. Bulls substitution, Patrick Williams.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Westbrook kicks to Arroyo. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Latrey. His shot's good. Arroyo making the play. Arroyo's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 10. Outside DeRozan. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Drummond sets the screen for Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Yeah, good job to take him right at it.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot's good by Arroyo. Arroyo's got 14.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
At the elbow, Williams. Arroyo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Williams. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe That's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Williams after the basket by the Lakers. Trains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Here's Arroyo. He's guarded by Williams. Now Arroyo. And the basket is good. Arroyo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the book, it's looking good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
You look at Los Angeles, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and there's Bryant, and it's Arroyo in at the shooting guard.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Levine's got 12.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And here is LeBron after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Schroeder finds James. And LeBron goes in town hard.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now. There, a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Chicago timeout call. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Caruso is checked in for Chicago. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Outside, Levine. Outside, Williams. Ball, the pass to Caruso. Sinks the triple. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Levine after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, how about Levine cooking these defenders? He's a lot of fun to watch.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Schroeder outside. Bryant trying to free himself up, and it's Schroeder missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it, and after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Vucevic kicks to Caruso for the lead. And it's Royal with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. And Bryant slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Shot's good by Williams.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. And your Laker girls.
Some changes for the Lakers. Lonnie Walker, he is checked in for James. Patrick Beverly comes in for Davis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Bulls also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Here's Arroyo. 18 points for him.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Chicago with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Dosunmu. Cranes the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Passes it to Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Caruso.
Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And the first one at the line is good. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Chicago's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Caruso kicks to Bradley. Drummond working against Bryant. Bradley passes to Drummond. That's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the left wing, Beverly wide open. That's good, so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid at hitting the three ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Walker's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And that one's good. Beverly. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
The pass to Dosunmu. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter. Lakers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Arroyo. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I mean, he hit that shot from the net. What a shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 7. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Now Ball. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And that's out of bounds. Chicago retains possession.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 1.
Off the inbound. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Left side, Levine. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Alex Caruso is checked in for White. Levine for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 4. James, the pass to Davis. To the paint. Here's Nunn. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Over Nunn. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, you look at DeMar DeRozan, and he is extremely confident with the pull-up jumper. I mean, that's one of his best shots.
Nunn with the screen for LeBron. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside DeRozan. From deep three-point range. Nunn grabs the board.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot. I don't think he's one of them. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. For Davis. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And your Laker girl.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Nunn kicks to Davis. Davis with a screen on Levine. Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 4. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Lakers making a switch here. Arroyo's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Here's Arroyo. Bryant trying to free himself up. A three-pointer is right on target. Arroyo's got 26 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in it either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And here's Schroeder following Lonzo Ball's 3. Here's LeBron. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rosen dishes to Levine to tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on LeBron James.
Levine does a really good job of attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Lakers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. Levine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And it's tied up with that one.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And Jack Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. Driving in.
You know, Vucevic may not be the shot blocker that other big guys are, but I think he's a very disciplined defender. He'll be in good position and change a lot of shots as a result.
Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Drummond. To the middle. Over Davis. Drummond passes to Vucevic. DeRozan for three. And again, no good by Chicago. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the dunk by LeBron.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Levine gets to DeRozan. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Arroyo the pass to James. Goes up the baseline, and there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Buries it from outside.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Get back. Enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Man, I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. No good that time. And it's the Lakers. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
The shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Substitution, Tony Bradley.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Andre Young. That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Outside, Levine. Here's the 3. Nails the triple.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a closer. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside.
Wonder bridges with a water lace. Why bring it up? Just let it go. We get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat.